In the heart of a small American town, the library glowed with warm sunlight filtering through tall windows, its shelves brimming with colorful books that whispered stories of adventure and hope. Maya, the librarian in her 30s, radiated quiet compassion as she organized books behind the counter, her eyes catching on 12-year-old Liam, hunched in the reading nook, his nose buried in a tattered sci-fi novel. His face, usually bright with the wonder of far-off galaxies, was shadowed with unease, his fingers gripping the book a little too tightly. Sensing his distress, Maya approached with a gentle smile, her voice soft as a summer breeze. "Hey Liam, you okay?" she asked, crouching to meet his gaze. Liam's eyes flickered with hesitation, his voice barely above a whisper as he admitted, "I don't want to go to school. The kids, they make fun of me for reading. Call me Bookworm like it's something to be ashamed of." His words carried a sting of loneliness that tugged at Maya's heart, stirring memories of her own childhood shyness. Before she could respond, the library door swung open, and Mrs. Carter, a retired teacher in her 60s with a smile that could melt the coldest day, bustled in, her arms laden with a bag of homemade oatmeal cookies. Her eyes sparkled with recognition as she spotted Liam. "My favorite reader!" she exclaimed, her voice brimming with warmth as she offered him a cookie. Liam hesitated, his cheeks flushing, but took one, mumbling a shy, "Thank you." Mrs. Carter settled nearby, her presence like a comforting quilt. "You know, Liam," she said, her tone rich with nostalgia, "when I was your age, I got teased for loving books too. But those stories? They were my wings, taking me places no bully could reach. And when I found others who loved them too, I realized I wasn't alone." Her words wrapped around Liam like a hug, easing the knot in his chest, though doubt still lingered in his eyes. Maya, her heart swelling with determination to help, glanced at the clock. Story hour was nearing. An idea sparked, and she leaned in, her voice alive with encouragement. "Liam, you love sci-fi, right? What if you helped me with story hour today? Read a page or two to the younger kids? They'd be over the moon." Liam's eyes widened with a mix of fear and intrigue, his voice trembling. "Me? Read out loud? What if I mess up?" Mrs. Carter chuckled, her laughter like a warm hearth. "Oh, Liam, you won't. And if you do, those kids won't care, they just want a good story. You've got that magic in you." Her belief in him was a quiet force, and after a moment of fidgeting, Liam nodded, a flicker of courage igniting in his chest. The library's reading nooks soon buzzed with the chatter of young children, their eyes bright with anticipation as they sat cross-legged on a patchwork rug. Parents lingered in the background, sipping coffee, their faces soft with pride. Liam stood nervously, clutching the 21 balloons, his palms sweaty. Maya gave him a nod, her eyes shining with trust, and he began, his voice shaky at first. "Professor William Waterman Sherman had a dream, to fly across the Pacific in a balloon." The words stumbled, then steadied, and as the kids leaned in, their gasps and giggles at the story's twists lit a spark in Liam's heart. His voice grew stronger, each word carrying the thrill of adventure, and by the time he finished his page, the room erupted in applause, the sound washing over him like a warm wave. For the first time that day, a genuine smile broke across his face, tentative but radiant. As story hour ended, the kids swarmed Liam, their voices bubbling with questions about balloons and volcanoes. He answered shyly, his heart soaring with a newfound sense of belonging. Just then, Javier, the local barista with a grin that could light up the gloomiest day, burst in with a tray of steaming hot cocoa, a gift from his cafe. "Heard we had a superstar reader today," he called, winking at Liam as he handed him a cup. "You killed it, man. Keep shining." The kids cheered, clutching their cocos, and the library hummed with joy, Mrs. Carter sorting books for a community book drive, parents chatting warmly, and Liam, now laughing with a younger boy about spaceships. Maya watched it all, her chest tight with gratitude, her eyes misty. She stepped aside with Mrs. Carter, who patted her arm. "You're doing wonders here, Maya," Mrs. Carter said, her voice thick with emotion. "That boy needed this, a little kindness to remind him he's enough." Maya nodded, her heart full. "It's not just me," she said softly. "It's all of us, making this place a haven." As the library glowed with laughter and connection, the air seemed to shimmer with the quiet magic of small acts. A cookie shared, a story read, a moment of belief that lifted a shy boy's spirit. In that moment, the library wasn't just a building, it was a sanctuary where kindness bloomed, weaving together a community one gentle gesture at a time.